Hello, welcome to Chapter 5, Section 6, the Slope-Intercept Form. I'm on page 338, 47 on the PDF, and we're going to do problems 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to write the equation in slope-intercept form. Remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So for 5 and 6, pretty straightforward. It tells you that the slope is 8 and the y-intercept is 2. So just write y equals 8 times x plus 2. There's a little bit of a question about, do I put the dot in there or not? Usually I only put the dot if it's a 1 or a 0 because it just looks weird if I don't. But any other number, it's perfectly okay. But it does mean multiply, all right? 8 times x, and then I'm going to add 2. So that's all there is to that one. For problem number 6, my slope is 1/2 and my y-intercept is -6. So I write y equals 1/2 times x plus -6, or you can just write -6, subtract 6. Okay, now those two are as easy and as straightforward as possible. Just put the slope here, put the y-intercept here, and you're done. The other two problems, I'm going to scoot the paper up so you can see it. The other two problems I'm going to have to do a little bit of work with, right? No, I'm sorry, that one, I forgot. I had one more. That one I'm going to do a little bit of work with, but before I do that, let's do this one. My slope is 0 and my y-intercept is -3. So again, y equals 0 times x. See, I did that dot again. Otherwise it looks like the word ox. I don't know. 0 times x plus -3. Now 0 times anything equals 0. And 0 minus 3 equals -3. So if you write this one's okay. I'm okay with that. That tells me you know what you're doing. It's basically what you did up here and here. However, it is really important that you also recognize that 0 times x is 0 and 0 minus 3 equals -3. So this is actually better. But I always say in my algebra classes, you can always show me the hidden stuff, because algebra is a language, okay? So you're just using more of the language than, so it's kind of like, sometimes we do things in algebra that are similar to like slang or contractions, okay? So I guess maybe this isn't a perfect analogy, but it's like, do you say will not, or do you say won't? Okay? It's perfectly okay to use won't, and you know, like, I won't eat anchovies on my pizza. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. It's communication. Someone knows I'm not going to eat anchovies. However, what I'm really saying is will not. Right? So this is kind of like the contraction in this example where this is everything written out. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right, finally, problem number 8. I got the slope, which is 5, but I do not have the y-intercept. They give me this point. So for this point, the x equals 2 and the y equals 7. I can use a different x and find a different y. I just don't know what those are. They didn't tell me. They only told me one of them. So how do I do this? I write my slope-intercept form. My y is 7. My slope is 5. And for this point where I got 7, my x is 2. I don't know what the b is. That's what I'm looking for. 5 times 2 equals 10. And if I add -10 to both sides, I get -3 equals b. And of course I should write that the correct way and write b equals -3. So now I know that my y-intercept is -3. My slope is still 5. So I write y equals 5x minus 3. All right. Good luck with that. We'll see you in the next video.